could be wrong about this. It could just be 5x, but I think they're 6x. Yep, 6x. Oh. Close out of all that crap. Okay, cool. And I want to get on some socks just because I want to wear my socks. Okay. And W. Oh, I got on my other character. Side quests are only the first 20. Ugh, I thought they'd be worth more than that. Side quests are usually faster than side dungeons. Yeah, so I think she's about to finish up these three. Okay, but, however, we're finishing up just a couple of things over here. Unearth regrets, find a shallow grave. Okay. We'll do this, and then I think that's the last one. Can't catch me now.
Out of mana once again. I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, that was actually quite the shallow grave. Better than some of these bodies, though. Sorry, it's drinking something.
I'm low on precious metals. A burlap sack filled with human remains, dried and shriveled, the lack of blood and viscera has created a desiccated, leathery corpse. Wondering if it was because it was like embalmed or something. Okay. Your loss is great. I'm sorry.
It's kind of gross. Okay. So I could do like more like side quests. I don't think I have very many side quests left. And more side quests will open once I finish up like these dungeons. Which there's one right here. There's one right here. I think there's one right here. I don't know. I also kind of just want to finish the game to get my item that I want to get. However, I think it's smart to go ahead and...
You're really going without me again? After what happened?
I can handle myself, Autumn.
You'd have never walked into a trap like that before. Let alone open the door for it to happen again.
Don't worry. Should I be mortally wounded, I'll stay alive just long enough to deliver my crossbow to you.
You'd better.
Alright, you have another job for me?
Ah, you're here. Ready to go shake some hands? Let's talk at the usual spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the scoundrel from Diablo 2. Or 3. Sounds like him.
Shall we? Don't want to keep them waiting.
Dresses like him. I assume you have a plan?
Terribly clever one at that. I've talked up a deal in different parts of Backwater, just loud enough to be heard, but, and here's the good part, with different locations each. All we need do is wait at those locations, and where we get ambushed tells us who the rat is. Our first is just up ahead, though I'll put 20 gold on it. It's the second where we get jumped.
Okay.
I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana.
I'm just gonna out myself. Yeah, Fireball does not do a lot.
Yes, just push past the righteous. Do not get scratched.
Secluded clearing.
Oh, burning hells. Drown. Not so bad, eh?
A course of sack filled with dried, pungent leaves and bugs suggest that this hasn't been opened in some time.
Orton and I once used this spot to hide the good stuff. Stashes of Backwater didn't burn through it all in a single night. Ugh. Feels like decades since we last had a drink.
Well, it's definitely no good anymore.
Well, as I said, wouldn't hold your breath on this one. Let's move on. The second location.
Expensive bottles of ale imported from Kingsport. Empty bottles have filled with murky swamp water. The few sealed bottles are covered in dust and moss, their corks defiant against the swamp. I guess that's the nice thing about corks, is corks are good. Okay, we're on to the next location. Okay, so we're over here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on precious metal.
Through here. Another of our stashes.
Okay. I mean, part of me wants to hit 55 by the time I go there. Because I think 55, it goes 50 and then 55 for the tiers. And then probably 60.
Ready yourself. Rodney's been giving me the eye for months now. Hi, yes. And where does that commotion get us? Backwater watched by crusaders showing up on maps. And bribes? No, there'll be no bribes to save us then. Oops, sorry. I guess I've been bottling that one up.
Look at that.
I would have expected something by now.
A simple gambling set, however, one of the dice sets seems to always land on 6s. These bags have been torn open, their contents lay strewn about, valuables taken, leaving only soggy remains. I don't know how to set up dice to do that, but I'm pretty sure you have to offset the weight just enough. Should we go to the last location?
Yes, the last location I am. The last location was told to Alton. This may have all been paranoia. But it's nearby. So, we should do our diligence or what have you. Off we go.
Orton's like his best man, isn't he? He's just around the corner.
Welcome to our home away from
The home away from home. Because Orton here's a who. I mean, who would be better suited to, screw over the captain?
Watch your step. I thought I'd put a few of these old oil barrels to good use.
Thanks for the heads up.
Makes no sense. He couldn't have.
You make this too easy, Lyndon.
Well, shit.
So what now?
So, not a waste of time after all. On to business then. I shall tell Alton to meet me in the storage cellar in Backwater. Give us the privacy to sort this whole thing out. I'd like you there when that happens. I'm not much for gambling anymore.
Well, that's fair.